Lincoln Railroad has grown to become one of the most unique and colorful short-line tourist railroads in the country. The White Mountain Central Railroad's humble beginnings centered around a makeshift historical exhibit dubbed Green Pastures for Iron Horses. They were static displays featuring equipment from the area's logging railroad past. And the Clark brothers, Edward and Murray, and we have Edward right here. Can we give him a round of applause? He's one of the founders here at the railroad. And his brother Murray, who I was just speaking to a few minutes ago, he's here as well. They introduced a steam train ride in the mix, and in July of 1958, the Little Porter steam locomotive left the station with a diminutive four-wheel coach and left the yard for the very first time. It certainly was not an immediate financial success. In fact, business was so poor during the first weekend of operation that only $13 in total revenue was realized. And train tickets back then were just 25 cents each. However, through the years, through a careful blend of education and entertainment, the railroad operation gained in popularity and progress with development was realized each season. The railroad was literally built upon blood, sweat, and tears, as no one in the family had a formal background in railroading. The trade was learned through the school of hard knocks, with enthusiasm and determination the only elements that kept the weary crew moving, as success seemed always out of reach. From day one, the railroad was woefully undercapitalized, and everything you see here was built using hand-me-down equipment, mismatched, worn-out tools, second-hand railroad ties and rails. Everything was done the old-fashioned way, and by that I mean the hard way, by hand, and it's a tradition, much to the chagrin of some who are involved, that we still maintain today. As time progressed, long hours and personal sacrifice resulted in the accumulation of a remarkable collection of locomotives and railroad equipment, all of which were transported over the highway by rubber tire. The White Mountain Central Railroad has never been the beneficiary of a common carrier connection. Everything's done the hard way. Today you'll find examples of three-geared logging locomotives. There's the Climax, the Heisler, the Shea, Baldwin and Porter steam locomotives, along with numerous steam rollers, a Lombard log hauler, an authentic steam-powered shovel, even a real rail bus called the White Mountain Central Railroad Home. This Victorian-style railroad station, a house-span wooden-covered bridge, even the very water tower that once served the Lincoln paper mill, all help support the operations of the White Mountain Central Railroad today. But as impressive as these artifacts are, it is the people, the men and women behind the machines that truly make the White Mountain Central Railroad special. And although I was warned not to mention anyone specifically by name, for fear of forgetting someone of importance, I'll stray from the script just a bit and try and pay tribute to a few very worthy individuals. There were 4 original rail fans who helped nurture the dream that became the White Mountain Central Railroad, and who still keep tabs on the White Mountain Central today. Alan Wiswald, Alan Palmer, Alan Thomas, and Ben Perry. In fact, Ben Perry, who's working here today, for 50 years, where are you, Benny? Take a bow, Ben. For 50 years, he's been a participant in this operation. Very impressive. Through the years, there have been many wonderful people associated with the railroad, and we certainly can't list all of them. But there are a few folks today who have worked hard to put on this event and are certainly worthy of your praise. Today's, hello? I think Uncle Dave must have cut my mic. Hello? Because today's spin program is spearheaded by Uncle Dave. Who at a very young age cut his teeth by helping his father and uncle build the rail line that you'll ride upon today. David's classmate and friend Peter Thompson was a founding member of the railroad and still helps out with special projects. And heading up the operating department are some very noble gentlemen as well. Leon Noel. Leon is a class act individual. Shares with the locomotive. And Bobby Henderson. Always seem to find time. Hey, there's Leon. Always seem to find time to answer questions and share a moment with anyone interested in trains. Over the past half-century, the White Mountain Central Railroad has endured as the little railroad that could, but that has only been possible by the support of all of you. You are the friends, the employees, the volunteers, and most importantly, the customers who have bought into the dream of preserving a little bit of yesterday for tomorrow. And sharing that dream, Hello? I guess I've overstayed my welcome here. And sharing that dream with a new generation every day. That's the legacy of the White Mountain Central Railroad and the very magic that keeps people coming back here year after year after year. Thank you all for being a part of that dream and for helping the Clark family celebrate 50 years. Thank you all very much. Let's have some cake.
Thanks, Daddy. It's the Gable. The Gable.